Jens, where do we even begin to unpack that match? Let's start with the first half. Your team go behind very early on. The first goal we've conceded here in a long time. How pleased were you with the reaction of your players?
Look, it was a reaction that we talked about yesterday, just before the last training, that we needed to have. Just reset, go again. It doesn't change anything. We knew that eventually a team is going to score here at Fir Park against us, and it could be today. Maybe it wasn't. Then it was, and then we need to deal with that and just move on and keep doing what we're doing. And that was the exact reaction we got. We just picked up where we left, because I think we started really, really good. We're all over them. Then they score. A beautiful goal, by the way. Big credit to them. We made a few adjustments in terms of how to close down their goal kick, which helped massively. And then we got control of the game again and drove, and deservedly, went to a half time with a lot of momentum, but lacked a goal or two.
How were the players at half time? Because obviously pretty unfamiliar feeling for this team, playing so well and one behind. What was your message to your players?
There was obviously a lot of frustration about some situations in that we felt didn't go our way. So it was about just picking them up and say, look, don't let the frustrations get away with you now. It's going to tip our way eventually if we keep doing what we're doing. So just fill your heads and hearts with optimism and passion and all the energy that you have invested out there. Just get that out, and then we adjust a few things, and then we go for it in the second half, which it did. But obviously, when you come in and you feel you don't get what you deserve, and I would have expected a few more yellow cards for Rangers in the first half in some situations. But again, it's things we can't control, so take control of what we can.
This Rangers team have accomplished a lot under Danny Rowe. The task was always going to be a pretty big one this evening. When you went down to 10 men, the task gets even bigger, and probably some in this stadium maybe even thought that was the chance over for the night. But I suspect you probably weren't one of those people. How proud of the bravery that your players showed after that setback?
No, amazing. I think it was the exact same reaction last time at Ibrox, where we should have had a goal, or at least a chance to score from the spot. At the end, we did everything we could to get back in that game. We did the same here, and eventually we got a goal. You couldn't see that it was us being one man down, and that's what you want to see. You take a little bit of risk. Callum needs to suddenly step out and play as a centre back, defending the cross, stepping out of goal, and be that extra man in the box. And then obviously you have to invest at the end. I think a massive thing for us today was to make sure that they didn't get success from their set plays, which have tipped many games their way. Then we knew that we could deal with a lot of the open play stuff if we were at our best, which we did for most part of the games after that goal. And then we created that chance, and with the last few minutes we looked like a team who wanted to get another one, while we still had to defend against their big guys.
Overall, it's a point after a hectic night. When you reflect on this tomorrow morning, will you look at that as a good point and an excellent performance from your players?
For sure, an excellent performance. And when you're one man down at the end against any team, it's always good to get back and get a point. Especially when you've invested so much in the game as we did today. It would have been extremely disappointing to leave with nothing. Now we leave with a lot of momentum. A lot of fans, more than 11,000, amazing again, that got another good night here at Fir Park, so we're ready for Sunday.
Thanks for your time, Jens.
Thank you.